I'll roll my D3, and I got Birdie. Birdie, what happened? What happened last time with the crew of the Jolly Badger?
Okay, so let's see. Last time we were on the run, flying through space, and trying to dodge ships, trying to shoot ships. Our ship had a virus and kept malfunctioning. We were more or less focused on what we were doing, whether or not it was to the benefit of the ship. A couple of us were trying to blast guns when they were overpowered, and when they weren't, trying to fix them. And if that failed, just beat them into oblivion. We were finally able to get the virus to stop and get away, and found a place to land. And then I'm trying to remember where we went. I'm drawing a complete blank. My brain just blanked.
Wasp people and the Yoda people.
That's right. We found the Yoda people, and they regularly get attacked by these weird-looking buildings covered in those who used to be alive. But their village didn't have those, and they got attacked by wasps. After we met with one of their sad elders, and we decided to fight back and beat most of the wasps. Though they did get quite a few civilians, one of whom is now going to help us. And we're on our way to literally go kick a wasp's nest.
I mean,
or at least blow it up.
I got the reference, but like, I feel so dumb. I literally, so they're called Ode, and I literally just got the word, like the name. That literally just occurred to me. But anyways, they're called the Ode.
After seeing them, they are forever going to be the baby Yoda people.
Well, we can't say that on the podcast because Disney will get mad. So.
Oh. Ode. Okay, I'll write that down because otherwise it will be.
I'll blank this part out.
I realize now.
The evil empire will come for us if they'll strike back if we talk about these things.
Yeah, they're really good at that. So yeah, the Ode and the evil wasp people. Do those have a name? Vespoids. That's
Vespoids. Yeah.
Oh, and we're here for an evil artifact that the Vespoids have, which
right.
I don't know if we're trying to steal it or blow it up. Either way works, but.
And
yes.
You defended their village against attack, and were mostly successful and beat back the Vespoids. And there's one rambunctious young little Ode who is defending a shrine, who seems to not possibly physically look up to Chestnut, as that's probably not likely or possible, but like looks up to Chestnut and Barnabas because he can sense the way. It seems like all the Ode people have this connection to the way, this reverence for it. And anyways, he has offered to guide you to the Dark Temple, where it is said that Madame Astra has said that such an artifact might be. Now, as you travel, this is just maybe a mile or two away, you see a horrific scene. All of the structures of this once high-tech civilization are covered in goo, and there are Vespoids everywhere. But nonetheless, Romblin, he brings you to this structure, which is also covered in goo. And it has a bunch of
We also had a discussion about whether or not that could be touched. Did we resolve that or no?
No. But actually, I'll describe it I'll describe what you see here. It looks like there's only one way that you can see in from where you are. There's a chamber. It looks as if the entrance is dripping with goo, but you could still make it into the entrance. The back side of the Basilica is surrounded by other buildings, all of which have coalesced into this hive-like goo. And so you'll have to make your way a long ways around if you try to scout around the facility. So far, you've remained unnoticed, as the decision was to try to sneak up on the Basilica. You can see Vespoids flying around the city about their work, trying to transform this planet. But yeah, they don't notice you yet.
Chestnut is stooping low as we move, and he's already a pretty short guy, so he disappears pretty easily, and he remarks that we must be searching for the center of this hive, perhaps the queen. They will most likely not expect us in their waxy corridors.
Romblin points and he says that it looks like they've probably made the Basilica into the center of their hive. That's where all of the oldest goo has been piled on to outside of the building. And these are like, not skyscrapers, but like low rises in terms of, or low rises, yeah, in terms of how tall they are. So like imagine these buildings that tall, the Basilica's that tall, and then hundreds of feet across, just like piles of goo. So a whole city.
Now, are there signs of any guards or soldiers keeping watch at the Basilica?
From where you are, you can't see. You think right where you're at currently, you found a place, maybe like an overhang of a place where it looked like they had been constructing some of their strange alien chambers, but it's not finished. So you feel like you're hidden pretty reasonably well from where you are. If you were to try to look into the entrance, you'll probably have to either find a way up or take the chance of revealing yourself to sneak in.
We need to fly. Chestnut does have a chitter. His other chittering ability that he still has available is, surprisingly, to fly, ride the winds, but that seems dangerous. The rest of you won't be able to fly along. So what do you two think? Should we just keep sneaking up, or what should we do?
Suppose we should keep sneaking.
All right.
I lean towards using the advantage of stealth as long as we have it.
And you're trying to sneak into this center of this massive goo surrounding the Basilica.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna go. I look at the copyright violation and I ask him, is this No, I made myself laugh. Is this the correct way?
Yeah. Keep going. It's an O-Day. Everybody knows what an O-Day is. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I guess we sneak in that direction.
Okay. All right. You do that. You start sneaking up. Unfortunately, pull yourself over the top of this unfinished alien structure. You can feel it almost give just ever so slightly. I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe semi-firm blacktopping, or maybe astroturf, like something that's hard but gives. And you pull yourself up, and you get close to the entrance. And just as you get close to the entrance, you can see shadows. You have just moments to act. So you know that just in the entrance, you can see 3 shadows of large Vespoids. Now, these Vespoid, whatever these are, these things, they look tougher than the others that you've seen before. They look bigger. Hulking Vespoid figures that are sort of looming in the entrance. You have moments to act.
Are there places where we can hide out while they pass?
Yeah, are you gonna, so you're thinking maybe like dash nearby and find a place to like hunker down and wait until they pass?
Yeah, I think that might be best.
Sounds good. Maybe we can like push ourselves into some like honeycomb structure on the wall being made or something.
Ah. Okay. Um. Yeah, there are different places around here that are, this stuff is just being built. It is apparent they're just remaking this world in their image. They're gonna build like endless hive cities for Vespoid. And anyways, you dash nearby to one that's incomplete to try to not be seen and to wait. And you get there and wait for a long time. It happens. 30 minutes pass. Eventually, the shadows leave.
Are we able to tell which direction they went based on footsteps, or they're just gone?
Yeah, I think especially Chestnut, you're able to sense that the figures, the shadows, just kind of loomed toward the entrance, and then slowly they went back further into the Basilica. They did not leave it, but this entrance room, other than the Vespoids that are around you, which there's a chance that they may find you. Other than that, this entrance room seems, well, you don't see shadows in it.
The way has balanced out. They are deeper within. Most likely encounter more of them, but we should move quick while we have the opportunity.
All right. You dash inside, avoiding them. You can see from where you are. First of all, can everybody see and move their token? Also, wait, don't move your token. Let me make sure that yeah, I got it. Okay, yeah, you should be able to move your token around.
Yep, a little bit.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, let me see.
Or hearing the music anymore. I'm gonna try to just restart.
My token doesn't want to move.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no,
You
she moves.
Yeah, you should.
No,
have
she
it.
doesn't.
Sounds like lag or something. This is laggy. It'll probably be laggy. In fact, it might be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She's moving.
usually like let me know where you all will go, and I'll just move the group tokens together in case anyone experiences lag. So that's no problem. But Steve, are you able to see it though?
No, it's weird. It's like I can see it on this side of my screen, but not actually not letting me move anything. The music has stopped here too, which I don't understand.
I'll pan the camera again. That is strange. I'll check your settings just to make sure that's right.
I figured out what it was.
Ah?
So I've got a what's it called? The Dark Reader app, so it inverts the colors.
Wild. Did it give
so
did it give Hamish infrared vision?
No, it makes them really really freaky looking though.
Hamish like sneaks in. He's like, "Oh, wait a minute!" Like flip your gear up. Like,
this isn't right.
He's like facing
right.
a wall for about 30 seconds, and eventually someone has to tap on Hamish's shoulder. All right, you find that there is this like hexagonal chamber. It has the same sort of sticky, rubbery wall and rubbery floor, and the ceiling's about 15 feet high. It is 45 feet across, and there is a membranous door with a slit that sort of like does a waving kind of like a what do you call it? Yin yang kind of like it's how an iris is open. And you can see a simple button nearby to activate it.
Alright, this is gonna be gross. He presses the button.
You press the button. Alright. Oop. You press the button. And on the other side are two surprised, hefty Vespoid warriors that turn. It looks like they're about to dart away to get more help. Although you can tell that these these Vespoid warriors, they're tougher than the ones you saw in the village. What do you do? You only have like moments to act before they dash away.
Hamish apologizes and shoots at one.
Blast them to bits.
All right.
Sorry.
Hamish, roll a d6 for the group. You got to beat a 5 or get a 5.
Ouch.
A 2.
No.
Oh no, they're able to dash away and regroup with the enemy. You can hear a clamor on the inside as things approach.
Train your guns on that hallway. Maybe even some grenades. If they come at us, let's just blast them when they show.
All right.
Do
That's
you
what
think a
Chestnut-
smoke grenade would work, and then we just open fire on like smoke?
I'm
Maybe.
thinking a more conventional grenade would probably be best here if they just pop in as a group over there. Because even if we smoke them off, they'll probably know we're over here.
Ooh, something with a major explosion. I like it.
Are we higher up here? Like compared to the city, are we up, or is it just kind of level with like the?
So far it's level,
ground
but this goes up.
Okay.
Oh, that goes up. It doesn't go down.
Yeah, I know it's not indicating the way I want it to. Because obviously it's like based on like a dungeon, but whereas this is showing down. Wherever you see down is up. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, if they went this way, maybe if we run and try, if hopefully there's a way this way, and then just grenade over there.
So is the plan to kind of set up a like an ambush that as soon as they pop around, like just start chucking grenades and firing?
If you guys
Well, they
think
already
that
know we're here,
sounds
so
good.
being quiet is pointless.
And if we blast them before they can get more help, even if we've gone loud, it could be tough for them to find where we are.
Maybe we can knock down with the explosion, knock something down to block them, so that we can.
Good idea. So we haven't seen this next room though, so we don't want to block off our next our deeper path of advancement.
Yeah, that would be.
We could just use another grenade to put a hole in the wall.
True.
The solution is always more explosions.
I mean, theoretically, this
You know,
place is
if
just
need
made out of
be, yeah.
rocks.
All right.
You
Well,
could chew your way
torch.
through.
You guys, you can go ahead and set yourself up now. Romblin is gonna hide like beside this door because he's a little guy, and so he don't want none of that. He's got like his stick, and that's what he's fighting with. So he's gonna just.
So are we going into the stairwell then? Are we going into the stairwell? Is it?
Yeah. Are you all doing your ambush here, or are you moving it forward?
You know what? If we've got, like, say for example, if Hamish is here, and then Glitch is there, Alex and I don't know if Barnabas is still being operated, but they could shoot from here, and we've got like this nice little kill corridor.
Unfortunately, all I have is my squirrel sword. I have no ranged weapons to speak of.
Gotcha.
Do you have a grenade still?
I do, but it's an I picked an ion grenade. I was hoping there'd be robots, but there's no robots.
You hear the buzzing sounds grow louder. Here we go. Hamish, roll a d6. Let's renew our initiative.
Here we go.
Nice. Oh no, that was
Oh,
Ross's
no.
roll. No,
That was my roll. You got to get a 6.
Oh,
Oh
I got
no,
the
they're
same
able
thing.
to charge. Okay, let me see how far they can move. Because you just hear the buzzing sounds just grow really loud and clamorous as they rush towards you. They have a movement rate of 12, which means they are going to be able to make it.
Oh.
Actually, they can make it like just into the opening, but they just like you do see a bunch of them just around the corner. You're not sure how many, and that's how far they make it. And it's your turn.
Pew pew.
Yeah, and it's your all's turn. Everybody can roll to attack if you're doing a melee attack or throwing a grenade. Your target for a Vespoid warrior of this kind is ascending armor class 14, including if you're chucking a grenade. Gotta get it over there. Hit them.
Pew pew. Ooh, net 20.
Nice.
Oh, and we're throwing upstairs and not downstairs.
You are throwing upstairs, but I'm not gonna say
So
in this
they have
case,
the high ground.
If you can see them, it's not gonna affect you. But that could be a problem if you roll a nat 1. A grenade suddenly starts tumbling back down. Don't roll a 1.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that would be bad.
You got a nat 20, so you could do double damage.
Awesome. Here it comes. Oh.
Boosh. You pop one of them, it explodes in a nasty ichor of just insect juice.
I knew this thing worked.
Alright. Who else shooting? Everybody else shoot. Let's do it. See if we can hit them.
I'm gonna shoot. I don't know what my gun does though.
If Barnabas has a gun, can I shoot for him?
Yeah, actually. But, I mean, let's take that because I think I hit. But,
Okay.
actually, no, you can roll. I missed. You can do it.
All right.
Yeah, you got Barnabas, absolutely.
Oh, I rolled even
That's
worse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Glitch, go ahead and chuck your D20 if you want to shoot something. Or a grenade if you want to do that, whatever you want to do. You shooting or grenading?
Oh, that was 2d6. Where's my d20? Oh,
It's on
do I add dex to it or anything?
Yeah, so let's see here. Glitch has...
I accidentally rolled the wrong dice.
Oh, I think Glitch has a... I forgot the attribute thing. It's a little different because it has a different spread than OD&D or Whitebox. It goes up to a +2. So, but I think universal attribute. Yeah, so +1. That's what I thought. Almost everything is a +1 and only starts at a 15. So you get a +1 to hit with a D20.
That did not work. No.
Oop. Okay. And were you shooting or throwing a grenade?
I was trying to shoot with my what blaster is it?
Yeah, your big,
just
your heavy
memorized
blaster thingamajig. All right.
My heavy blaster. I was hoping for something, but
Now, Chestnut, do you want to try to act? You can see that Romblin is over across from you, and he looks absolutely terrified.
Oh, Chestnut's gonna yell, "I will show you the way." And he's not gonna rush in, but he's gonna get to Hamish's side. And can I take some kind of an action where if they charge at us, I can try and intercept to protect Hamish?
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds good.
Okay.
And that absolutely happens. But let's roll a d6. We'll do that again. Top of the round here. Nice.
All right, I'm not allowed to roll anymore.
Oh. Okay. We'll take Chestnuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are able to act first. I guess if people are shooting, go ahead and shoot. Hamish, there's only one that you can see, just barely from where you...
Was
I'm gonna take a shot for Barnabas.
pew. Oh, there we go.
12. Hamish is hitting good.
Yeah, that hits. And then 12 misses, yeah. D6 plus 2 is 3. You see a spurt of yellow blood, ichor, something inside this creature. It sprays the wall, it screeches an insectoid screech.
Scree. So what's that sound?
Is that a D20 or is it 2?
yeah, I think I rolled a d20.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, I think the first one is an 8. It's showing a plus for some reason. I don't know if that is. But anyways, with an 8, it misses. All right, so we got Hamish, we got Glitch, we got Barnabas. Chestnut, are you gonna try to just stay on guard with your squirrel sword again?
Yeah, like if I stay on guard, would I be able to attack them if they get into melee?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm going for here. Okay.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
perfect
I will
sense to me.
stand guard next to Hamish.
All right, this makes it their turn, and they predictably rush into combat, like swooping in as fast as they can. They are very fast, and they're able to make it to you all. Just about 1 each, in fact. And this, Romblin's not going to attack this turn, but he nervously rushes to the side of Chestnut and wields his little tiny stick, looking over at the squirrel with the laser sword. Anyways, this one's going to attack Hamish. It misses. This one's going to attack Chestnut.
Phew.
Nat 1. Something bad happens. Chestnut, you can attack it. Is it like zoom? And you like dodge past the strike. You bring up your squirrel sword, but you miss it as well, and it spins around, and you face back to back to everyone else now, as you're now surrounded. Also, this one's going to attack Barnabas. Misses. You love to see it when the monsters are. Oh no. And then. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see. +3 is a 20, definitely hits. And injection. Glitch. You must make a save. As like you suddenly feel yourself pierced with this thing's stinger. You take.
D20.
Yeah, D20. You take 6 points of damage. Roll a D20, and if you have a con mod, this is to overcome your saving target number, ST. It says ST 12.
I'm one below. My con is 14, and I rolled a 13.
All right. It's for your ST number, which is 12, and so you made it. All right. So you're able to pull the stinger out, plop it down onto the sticky ground. And you can hear your heart throbbing in your ear, and you pull out some like gooey, disgusting stuff out of the wound. It hurts, but it could have been worse.
Now, if they lose their stinger, do they just grow another, or how does that work?
I have no idea. These are weird alien bugs. Although I will say if I had a nickel for every single time I've represented wasps with bee-like features in a game, I'd have 10 cents, and that's not a lot, but it is weird. And anyways, here we are. And we can roll a d6 again. Unless Chestnut, unless you were... No, yeah, you could still act Chestnut, actually.
Okay, so I got one more in there. Alright, let me test one more attack.
And this would actually happen in the beginning, I apologize, but what's the target hit number with that? 13?
13, yeah.
Is it 13 total?
Yeah. 13 total, yep.
Right, it misses by 1. Okay,
Oof, okay.
Let's see, Glitch, roll a d6 for initiative.
Ouch.
Oh no!
Okay, this one attacks Hamish, and it swoops back in. It misses Hamish. You like pin it against the wall with your weapon and knock it out of the way. This one that just zoomed past Chestnut, and Chestnut tried to strike it with his squirrel sword but missed. And now it's like towering over you, and it zooms in to try to inject you. But Chestnut, you're able to roll out of the way as well. Ends up back on the other side again. And then this one's going to try to attack Barnabas. Barnabas, you can get a free attack. It embeds its stinger into the wall. But I'll...
Ooh.
Oh, does he ever?
Yeah, Barnabas, you can shoot it in the face after it embeds its stinger in the wall.
Alright, yeah, it's embeds the stinger. Like, he moves his head out of the way just in time, and he turns, and when it's right there with his pistol, blam, blam.
Whoa.
8 points.
Okay. Yeah, you blow its head off.
Cool.
It sprays all over glitch. So there's a upside to this glitch and a downside. The upside is, or the downside is, you just got sprayed with bug goo. The upside is that was a cool explosion. It just like blew this thing's head off like right in front of you. So that's cool. This thing's gonna try to attack glitch.
Just hear from across the way. Haha, gross.
and glitch, this thing misses you a second time as you wrestle with it here, fighting for your life. All right, it's your all's turn. What's Hamish do?
He casts gun.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, another hit. Nice.
Oh wait, no, yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, good. 3. Bam. All right. What about Chestnut? I'm gonna roll for Romblin to help Chestnut.
Okay.
Misses.
Misses again.
Oh no. Okay. And Barnabas.
He already shot when the thing. Oh right, he gets another attack yet. Okay.
Why
we'll
is it rolling
take
twice
Birdie's
for
20.
me?
Oh, it's weird.
I don't know why it's doing that. I just clicked the 1 and that's what I get.
When you click on do you use the left sidebar thing with the like the dice roller on the
Yeah.
left? Do you click on the D20?
Yeah, and then I click the D20. Yeah.
It's
Not
weird.
the 2, but the D20 itself.
Well, hey, we're just gonna
And
go
it's
with
giving
the
me
first
2 rolls.
one.
I need some.
Yeah, awesome. So that's double damage.
Okay, so I'm mad, and instead of shooting it this time, I'm just going to flip my gun around and kind of use it as a battering ram because I'm mad at the stupid bug. My arm hurts and I'm covered in goo, and it's
Yeah.
its fault, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can. Isn't it 2d6 plus or 2d6? What's your damage on your weapon?
I think so.
So you can roll.
Yeah, it's 2d6.
You can roll 4d6 as you take this like Gatling laser and just like slam it against this bug. Okay.
Does it make that satisfying Halo 1 melee
Crunchy
attack?
noises.
All right. I think we're back.
I'm probably also yelling at it.
Let's see, Hamish, roll a d6.
Train.
Oh no. Okay, they're able to attack first. Let's see. Against Hamish, it misses, and against Chestnut, it hits.
Oh no!
no.
That matches.
Have you done your save?
I have not.
Okay.
But I mean that puts me below 0 hit points.
Oh, Chestnut is dead.
No.
You see, you see Chestnut just get impaled and then picked up into the air, a little squirrel. As this, and then Romblin's like, no, and he's just filled with the void. You can see Romblin's eyes turn dark, and Romblin's just filled with rage and hatred. And he jumps into the air to save his hero, and he gets a 1 and slides across the room, allowing one of them to attack him. And it hits. Oh no! And it kills Romblin too. He was set upon a dark path, anyways. The little guy's dead. What a terrible outcome. Oh man. Okay. Anyways, Barnabas.
That went so south.
That was really bad.
Barnabas shakes his head, reloads his pistol, and says, "That is the way." And he misses.
No. Oh no. Okay. Well, D6 again. Oh wait, no, glitch. You haven't attacked yet. This turn.
Oh. Oop. And there we go. I got a 3.
Dang it. Okay.
I don't think I've attacked you.
The goo is interfering
you're-
with my line of sight.
Go for it, Hamish. It's making. Oh, I get it. You're rolling it together. That's cool. All right. It's 12 misses.
Oh.
Dang, that's rough. Okay. Bad rolls. All right. Where are we at? Okay, I rolled a one on my next d6. Barnabas, roll a d6, please.
Ah, okay, I got
Change
him.
this to Alex.
Got a 4.
All right, you are able to act first. They are going to make a morale check. Whoops. Yeah, they're saving throw number. They pass. They're going to fight.
Blasting away at him. Ah, another miss.
Oh, man. Okay, and Hamish, I think you hit. Is that a 13 total?
It's a 13, yeah, but only 3 damage.
Oof, that does not hit. These are tough, by the way. They were tougher than the ones attacking the village.
Oof.
I mentioned glitch.
I'm attacking again.
Yeah.
Oh! Finally.
Ooh, very nice.
And
Oops, sorry. Ignore that.
A 9. All right. Yeah, you splatter the big one across from you. Hamish, you're covered in bug goo, just like a windshield. Just got hit by a big juicy one. Green bits, yellow goo, just all over you.
hey, we're twins.
And
Also gross.
all right, glitch. Roll a d6. Please roll a 3 or more. Oh no!
No, you're kidding. This is me. No, we're not.
I know. Gosh, this might be the night. This might be the night that the Vespoids take over. It might happen. Anyways, this Vespoid misses. It's your all's turn.
There we go.
Natural one.
All right.
Maybe his damage saves me from.
Glitch, do you want to just like do an anger kill, like you shoot into its dead body? Hamish does manage to kill it, but you can shoot it at the same time.
Okay, yeah, sure, we'll go for that.
Hamish is probably doing the
No.
same thing.
There we
No,
go.
no.
We'll get that bad roll out of the way. I didn't know. All right, there's bug goo everywhere, and your friend is dead.
Hamish sheds a tear and puts Chestnut in his backpack.
Yeah, because he's a little squirrel guy. Yeah. All right.
And then when he comes up, like moves past Rumblin, he's like, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Barnabas takes a look at Romblin. Does he see a stinger in him?
Yeah.
Well, Barnabas turns away and covers his eyes, and he blasts Romblin a couple times. He doesn't want more Vespoids in the world.
Yeah. When you come up,
do we got to do that to Chestnut?
Maybe.
did you fail?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. Did you fail your saving throw?
I didn't even roll because he was dead.
Go ahead and do it. Roll your saving throw. May the way be with
20.
you. You pass the way. It has one protestation for what has happened. At least this kind of foyer level here. You see the remains of a table. It looks like this might have been a niche in the wall in the past, but the Vespoids were using it to play a game of cards. These stairs continue upwards, and you can see the corridor continuing on to the left. The membranes on the walls here are different. Strange. See ahead. Let me get these things out of the way so that we see. And
as we pass and head up the stairs, Hamish kicks this thing over.
all right, yeah, you kick it over.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna move all ahead here. You move 70 feet. And let's see the next thing. All right, that's good. Yeah, so you can see where it kind of like turns and then it turns back. You can see another place where there used to maybe be a niche in the wall from the original structure when this was a basilica of the O'Day people. But these two membranes look different on the walls. They neither have an iris where it looks like it opens, but they also look thin, similar to the door that you entered.
Probably leads. Oh, wait, those are probably windows, aren't they? It's passed them by.
I imagine what we're looking for is deeper than.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's linear here. I'm just going to move you ahead. Check the distance. So far, so good. Seems like you killed enough of them that had responded that either any response coming is at least slightly delayed. This only takes a matter of moments. Or you're not heard. Best case scenario, you can only hope. There is another pedestal here, and then the stairs continue up. You're basically climbing up the Basilica. You think you hear a low groaning sound ahead. These other little pedestals
Oh,
on
that's
here.
not good.
On the walls in places there are panels. Panels have a strange kind of like they are offset, like the first button that you had pressed, but they are just like this film that just is depressed from the wall. You suspect that it acts as some kind of like interface or control panel or something for these creatures.
If I were to take a closer look at one, would I be able to tell?
Yeah, you have a feature for that. I think.
Yes. Man of Science.
Okay.
Um, I may attempt to operate it after a round of study, and I roll a d6. If the roll is equal to or greater than my rating, then I am able to discern how the object works and what I need to do to operate it.
Do you all want to take the time for Glitch to take a look at this panel and see if she can operate it?
I think so. That'd be pretty helpful.
Alrighty.
Or could be, yeah.
Some time passes. Very nice. You can roll your d6. And I'll also say that this is something you can do as many times as you want. Just after, so a round, yeah.
Ouch.
Oof, okay. Well, let me think.
Where is the table? It says table 224, and I'm not sure where. Oh, there it is. Oh, so I'd have to roll pretty high. No, I'm a level. Yeah. Okay. I can still try if you guys think it's worth it.
Yeah, so this is how this will go. Actually, I'm not going to look up the thing for this. I'll say basically you can roll 3d6 to try to do this, but then, like, enough time will have passed, like 30 minutes after you've tried it 3d6. But you can like do 1d6 and 2d6 and then change your mind. It's up to you.
What do you guys think?
If you think this could be something useful, go for it. Barnabas steps ahead with his pistol in hand, and he's kind of scanning both ways, looking left and right.
Do you think they
Yeah,
would
same
be
with Hamish.
technologically advanced enough where they may have a layout or a map?
Ooh, maybe. That's a good idea. You know what? With things like that being a potential, let's not go for it. Do your work. Do your work, Glitch.
I did it!
All right, and
Nice.
within 10 minutes,
First
you're
roll.
able to, operate this panel now. With just one operation of it, I'll give you a choice. You're basically an intruder, and but this does answer some questions for you. The Vespoids are technologically advanced. They're not at a technological level like that you're used to with starships, but maybe close to our world, or maybe a little more advanced than that. They're like pre-fusion. But this is a computer system. It's a biological computer system. And from this, you think you can operate it, but you're an intruder, and you only have a matter of time before it finds out and it either locks you out or it alerts that you're here, depending on how bad it goes. Okay. So, with where you're at right now, you can navigate to answer a question about one chamber. You find, without looking at a map, you find that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major chambers in the Basilica that they're operating in. You're in the second chamber of 5, and you can figure out the details of one chamber. You can get the layout of the chambers. You can get active security footage and manage the security systems of a chamber. Or you could ask
Just one
another
chamber
question.
security, though?
Yeah, the security system. So, like, you could, for example, trigger an alarm and lock the doors in one room.
Could you disable it entirely?
Security systems?
Yeah.
Yes.
I might lean towards doing that. So that they can't turn it on either.
All right. You do that. You deactivate the security systems for a time. It starts going through like a manual update kind of deal. Security systems, this facility shut down. You only have an unknown amount of time before that no longer works. You can keep trying to hack away at it, but it'll take time, and after a certain amount of time, it's possible that they might also... This computer system will know that you're an intruder.
We should probably start moving.
We should probably keep moving and take the advantage.
Right. Once you get here, you see another pedestal, and then you see another one of these thin membrane-like walls that's different from the other. These are stairs. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Hamish just kicks over any pedestal he comes across. It's his small vengeance.
All right. Roll a d20. I want to see if you get a 1. No, you didn't get a 1. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Or just break a toe.
All right, you get up here, and then you see 2 other things. There's another one of these thin membrane walls, and then there is a thin membrane wall across from here that has an iris. And you can see that there's like a lip on the iris, and the lip has separated 2 inches from the divide on the iris.
So we'd be able to peek in?
You could try to do that, or you're gonna just like try to peel the membrane like that.
Okay, well, when you the 2-inch, I thought you meant there was like a little space in there. I think if we open this door, let's not stand right in the middle like we did last time.
And I'm gonna have a grenade out, because if there's Vespoids in there, I'm blowing them up.
Oh, we should have dragged one of the bodies up here so that we could like stand behind it when we open the door. Zombies!
Yeah, that's a good idea though. Let's get kind of behind some cover.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe like at either side of the door. Then if Glitch has a grenade ready, one of us will like reach up and press the button that opens it.
Okay. Sure. It opens. You can tell Glitch that this door was initially locked, disabled its security system. And this Vespoid sees you and immediately presses an alarm button and is like that.
You try it, it'll work.
You can throw a grenade in there if you want. Was that the goal?
I might wait if there's more coming. I might as well like make one big mess.
Just shoot him real good, real bad.
It doesn't look like.
Or we could try. Yeah.
It actually looks like he's about to run away.
We said he pushed an alarm,
which didn't work. It didn't do anything because you disabled.
Oh, okay. Then maybe we should try to shoot him since there's only one.
Should we roll initiative?
You can tell, by the way, what was going on in here. No, you don't have to roll initiative. I was just trying to figure out, like, was the plan like you're gonna chuck a grenade in there?
I didn't
or...
hit him.
No.
I tried shooting him. I didn't hit him.
Well, hang on. What's the group doing? Like, so you opened. I thought you were opening the door and chucking a grenade in. Is something else happening?
I was gonna chuck a grenade in if there was a group, but it's
Oh.
one.
Okay. So you don't
Mm.
throw a grenade. So then what do you all do? Now he's about to dart. He's about to run away. Let me describe to you the room and what's going on in there first. So this room, it has this hexagonal structure. It's a much larger room. This room, it's like 80 feet across, and there's this big vat that this Vespoid was standing over, and he was churning a big vat of this goo, like that. Yeah. And then there's another one of those iris type doors with a membrane on the opposite side. Now he presses a button nearby and nothing happens. It looks like he's about to like dart away, get out of here. That's what's happening right now. What do you all do?
Shoot him.
Yeah, let's light this guy up.
Okay. All right. So I see. Yeah, you hit for 4 damage. Okay, you hit. Right. Yeah, and I see glitch that you missed. I got that. Oh, so what do you like? Dash inside. Oh wait, no, you're playing Barnabas.
I checked his character sheet. He's got a +1 for his base hit, so that's a +1 to hit.
All right, roll for damage.
5 points.
You guys fill him full of blaster fire, and he falls over into the goo. And you can see as soon as he goes into the goo, he almost like, what's the word I'm looking for? Petrifies. This goo just like almost like cement as soon as he goes in it. You can open and close doors.
Alright, I'm not gonna kick that one over.
But you can still see that this goo, it's still like you can kind of like there's a stick still sticking in it, and it's viscous. It's malleable.
Barnabas kind of walks in a circle around the room, looking up above us and around us, make sure there's nothing else in here. No security cameras or nothing.
No, doesn't look like there's anything else in here. You do see like a fisheye. That could be a security camera, but Glitch said she turned them off.
Just to be sure, Barnabas shoots it.
I love that.
All right.
Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Both sides. Door opens, and either we explode or pew.
Right. Yeah. This one also has like one of those panels with a simple looking button kind of thing, and let's see. Boom. You membrane slides apart with a sloppy wet noise, and you can see this like zigzagging back and forth corridor with 2 thin membrane walls
And another pedestal to kick over.
and another pedestal.
For how
This
orderly they make their walls. This place is a damn maze. Combat rolls in.
All right. Is the plan to move ahead? Is that what you're all? Okay, I'll move you to the next part.
I'm guessing
measure
the
the
pedestal's
distance.
gonna go, so we at least have to scout to that.
I assume that you like peek around corners because you see something as soon as you peek around a corner here. First of all, over here at the end of this corridor, there is another thin membrane wall. The rest of them you can tell are thick and sturdy. This iris door is open, and you can see 3 of these, or you can hear one of them, but see 2 of them. But there are 3 of these Vespoids in here. They are like the Vespoids that attacked the village. They're smaller, and in here is a statue of an ancient Star Knight.
we concentrate fire on one, and then
Maybe. Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to shoot him from here? I mean, we could sneak closer, maybe, if we want to get more of an idea of what's going on in there.
I like it.
All right. What do you think, Glitch?
We could try shooting them. We could run in screaming with a grenade, and if there's a bunch, maybe they'll all clump together.
They come together in fear.
It's like, all right, we can sneak
What?
ahead.
You don't
and then
think
Glitch
I'm
is like
scary?
holding a grenade. Like, yeah, or
Yes.
we could like, you know,
And it's like it's not even like that crazy of a suggestion. It's like we could blow them up. Everybody's like, yeah, not that we could do that too. Right? Oh, we have so many choices.
We could do both.
All right. So I'm gonna pick Glitch. Birdie, what's the call? Are you gonna try to sneak ahead first, or are you gonna run in and try to use shock and surprise?
What if I run ahead and try to chuck a grenade, and you two hang back and provide cover fire in case things go horribly wrong?
How many grenades you got?
7.
Oh, okay. Right.
Sounds
I
good.
don't know what
Sounds
they
good.
all do, but this should be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember what I said. Your grenades. There's something like you have 7, but you don't
7
know
unique
what they
grenades.
do.
They each do something unique, but there may be something that happens.
I think you can choose one effect for all of them, but if you roll a 1, something bad happens. Well, that happens anyways. There was something else about it. What was it? I can't remember what the deal was.
I think you
with
said
that.
something along the lines of they may have an effect that I don't expect.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. I got that now.
It could be good, it
now.
could be bad, it could be
Alright.
neutral, but
I got
Streamers.
I got my die here ready for that. Okay.
they're experimental grenades I developed and didn't test. We're testing them now.
Nice. Okay, cool. So let's do it. So let's see. What do? You get Barnabas over here and Hamish here, and then Glitch runs ahead and chucks a grenade, and then like rolls over here near the pedestal or something.
You guys want to tuck in the corners?
Yeah, Barnabas, can he tuck into the opposite corner, I guess?
Yeah. You all could tuck into the corners. Glitch, you could try to run up and throw it, and then roll over toward the pedestal. Now, in order for this to work, there are like kind of 2 phases. Glitch, you're going to be able to chuck the grenade. That's going to happen. The next thing is I'm going to roll a d6 to see if they're surprised. If they're surprised, Barnabas and Hamish, you get to attack. Otherwise, it's going to be a normal combat.
Okay.
All right. If that is okay and you agree to those terms, Glitch, you can go ahead and see if you can hit them with a grenade.
Nope.
Nope. You throw a grenade in. What is the grenade's effect?
I throw it, bounces off a couple walls, and then does like this little miniature sparkly fireworks show on the floor.
Okay. All right. Miniature fireworks show. And I have my die. And let's see if it does something else.
I was aiming for a
Blinding
big
white flash.
explosion, but it didn't. This one didn't get there.
You chuck it in and it rolls behind them, and then it sets off this like absolutely spectacular fireworks show with all sorts of little like dazzlers and shapes of dragons like flying out of stuff and just choo 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 like, and they just look and they're just really confused, but they know that something is going on, so they rather than and then are they surprised? They are not surprised. So this is pretty bad. On top of all that, Hamish, roll a d6 for initiative.
Here we go.
You can see that they're immediately going to dash away and try to alert their... All right, house wins, so you're able to shoot at least.
All right, let's Hamish can aim at this guy. Actually, yeah, let's concentrate fire. Who do you want to shoot?
This is ascending armor class 12.
Yes, should we just shoot the closest one?
Sounds good.
That hits.
You.
Boom, you kill it.
Needed a 12.
The next one misses. Okay. These two are going to try to dash away to alert their friends. Zoom. They make it to the end of the room. By the next round, if you don't kill them, they will make it out of sight. One of them presses a button as they leave, and they're frustrated that nothing seems to happen. Roll another d6, and let's see if you can catch up with them. You got to get a 6. This will be glitch. Glitch. You got to roll a d6. Roll a 6.
Yeah,
you roll a 6. You get the house wins. You roll. Wait, what?
What?
No.
I think it loaded slow.
It loaded slow.
what the
That's
heck?
terrible. What a letdown. That's awful.
I didn't get a 1 at least, so there's that.
They flee and run away, and you are certain you can hear things in the chamber nearby, as it's clear that whatever lay ahead is knows that you're here, but it seems like they're not interested in announcing their presence.
Remember when we talked about that plan where if one grenade isn't enough, we just need 2 or 3? I'm betting there's gonna be a lot more of them.
Now I know this is a scary question, but are you willing to share a grenade?
Yes,
Oh,
that means
good.
a bigger explosion, of course. I don't know what it does.
He kind of frowns a bit and shrugs. Let's go
All right.
kill things.
All right, I'm gonna get you all together here now. This room, you can see that there are 3 pedestals in this room. They are anchored to the floor and to the wall. And then there's this Star Knight, the sort of representation of his ancient star blade is broken, and pieces of him have been cut off. He's also covered in ichor. It seems like they're going to try to turn him into a different statue as well. And other than that, you see a single corridor going ahead, far end of this large chamber. This chamber is almost 100 feet across.
Alright, let's head up that way.
Okay. I'll
Belly
move
of
you
the
guys
beast.
together here. And you come to a corridor. Now, first thing that you see in this corridor, or not a corridor, a kind of cavern. In fact, here it's like this ichor. The walls are made of ichor instead of any of the pre-existing structure along this path. It looks like maybe it was dug through and then covered in that goo, and the walls almost kind of like pulse and jiggle. And on the other side of it is this large circular chamber. It's probably 200 feet across, and you can hear a throbbing, thrumming noise. Ooh, the other side.
If we turn the corner and there's like 100 of them, we fall back, and then they'll probably come down this nice tight corridor, and then we just lob some fun things at them. I like to call them happy rocks.
It all comes back to these grenades. Let's do it.
Okay, so is the plan to go up to the corner and like chuck grenades at stuff?
Kind of like go up, peek around, and if there's not like 100 bazillion of them, a bit of a firefight, and then kind of try to fall back and lead them out here, so that we can explode them.
Okay. Are you gonna like
Probably save it, kind of like we're saving the grenades for the choke point if they chase us, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is what you see. You make it up here. Are you trying to sneak?
Oh.
You can try to sneak.
Yeah.
All right. In order
Is
to
there a point
sneak,
to it? They know we're coming.
it's true. I suppose the only thing that they wouldn't know is if you're there, like if you're trying to, like sneak up on them. But it's going to be difficult. I'm going to say in order to sneak, but I mean, you get a surprise round if this works. In order to sneak, you must, there's two things that you must do. Everyone must pass a wisdom saving target, and you must make each person must make a different wisdom save. This is for something else that's going on here.
So 2 wisdom saves.
2 wisdom saves. The first one you must pass. Everyone must pass it in order for this to work. The second one, someone must pass. All right, so we got D20. I think that passes your saving throw. I think.
So far, so good.
Or is your saving throw 13 for glitch? Is it 12? Nice. Okay. And then
For
nice.
the
Okay.
second saving throw, is that potentially have to do with? Is that perhaps to resist gifts or meditation? That
No.
is the way it is described. Okay.
But remind me of that later if something like that comes up. All right, so everybody make a second one. And this one, just someone needs to pass. All right, you passed. All right, Glitch. You all are able to sneak along these gelatinous walls. And you probably make it down like a corner here, okay? And you can kind of, or maybe even like back here so they don't see you. And then you get a glimpse of like this gigantic Vespoid with a dark humming blade of energy, like that it's holding. And you can see that there's like some kind of like dark purple and black dark energies that's roiling off of this massive Vespoid. And then there are 3 of the big ones that you fought in here that are guarding her. The other thing you notice, Glitch, as you come up, is that there are 2 of the tiny ones that are laying in wait and ambush for you, if they can see you. You're able to catch them.
Am I able to signal to Hamish and Barnabas with hand signals that there's something there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we pew pew and run, or should we just throw and then run and then throw?
I think it might make sense to pew pew the ones at the door at the entrance, and then we could always try grenades and run, or run and grenades on the others. But I don't know that the big one will follow.
I'm a little scared of that big one. I'm wondering if we should do a volley.
Yeah, I think we
Just
need to deal with the
concentrate
ones
fire.
at the entrance first. Shoot them, and then we can.
I
Play
think you're
baseball
too
with her.
far to throw a grenade. No, maybe not. 100 feet? What does it say, actually? This thing has rules, right?
I just had the bad idea of chucking
Sure.
one up in the air and hitting it with my rifle, baseball style.
I love it. I mean, yeah, you can do that. You should do that.
That could end very badly.
It could. Don't roll a 1. That would be an
It
interesting
blows up
way
when
to
it
die.
hits the bat. That's the
Exactly. I wasn't going to say it out loud. I was going to wait.
Just
Hey guys, watch this.
everybody explodes and the bugs are
It's
just
too
like,
late.
What was that?
You have to do it now. Yeah. Let's see here. Where's the stupid weapon? Melee, missile, grenades. Okay, grenades can only be tossed 30 feet. That's.
But how long can they be hit with a gun?
Now, I'm going to kind of... So, like, 30 feet... Yeah, this makes sense, actually. You need to be basically, like, halfway into the room to chuck a grenade and hit her where she is currently.
Okay, yeah. No, let's hang on to the grenades for the for our retreat down here.
I think it's going to take a grenade to get her out unless someone's got a...
Because we got
Vessel.
guns, so we could just kind of all shoot her at once and then fall back. Because these guys are gonna come, and these guys too. But those guys we can explode on their way out.
It seems Barnabas has mystical powers we might be able to use. He has a sleep spell and a spell which holds portals. So those might come in handy. But I think going with the plan we originally had is good.
Okay, so the plan is to just try to shoot now, like shoot into the big girl, and get her attention, and then run, and establish a choke point with grenades. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's big booms.
You have surprise. You can do that. You can roll to hit your target. Hit. And to do anything with her is 16.
Rat.
How high did you say I needed to get to hit?
A 16.
Oh.
3, 14, 12. All right, you all miss. And
would I add dex or anything to that? Or no, it would just be +1.
it's a +1, yeah. So one off. And anyways, you all probably what happens is you do actually hit, and you find that it just like pulses against waves of purple and dark energy against her. And you can actually see tendrils of energy pulling from her nearby servants, who into her as blaster fire hits her, and she laughs, and she says in an echoing voice throughout the chamber, "You fools, I have the dark blade. We will remake this world." And you do get what you want, because she starts to like dive towards you. And I think you can roll for initiative now. Let's do Barnabas. Oh wait, House wins. You are able to act first.
Are we wanting to do choke point?
Yeah,
She'll
let's
follow.
fall back. Fall back and explode them.
Okay.
Can we, I don't know if this works in this, like, if we move and then hold our actions till they come around the corner, and then
Yeah,
we
you
can
could do
blast
that.
them?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
sweet.
Alright, so you guys come back here. Okay. The first thing that happens is
Can I do a grenade in each hand?
to throw 2 grenades at once.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll make you a deal. The devil's bargain. I'll say that you can do that, but you'll get a crit fail on a 5 or below.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Anyways, the first thing that happens is actually these little ones come towards you. They make it... I think they will make it to you. One of them will. The other one will get close. And that's actually the first thing that happens. And then you don't actually see the corridor fill up, but you can hear the buzzing sounds getting louder. Big girl starts coming towards the corridor.
Okay, well, I guess let's shoot these fellas down.
You can do that.
Oh, actually, right. If we, yeah, with these guys here, I guess we probably not the best idea to hold their actions. We all get stabbity.
Well, you can hold your is what you did anyway. So you can hold your action and pull out your blaster and fire instead.
If we want to get some space, if we want to get some space between us and them, I can hold the portal with my mystic powers.
Right.
You could do that for a turn. You could hold a portal and then let it go, and then do the hold action thing. Now you won't be able to throw a grenade. I'm gonna say that.
Apparently it lasts until it's either dispelled or the door is destroyed, so I don't think I can choose when it opens, unfortunately.
Oh, so she'd be able to get up here, and then like this, it would be that kind of cool thing where the sword cuts through.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, I'm doing this grand entrance, and it's just this huge explosion.
All right, cool. Let's do that. So what, you use the hold portal spell to create a barrier here?
Yep, it lasts 2 hours, but I doubt it will be able to remain that long.
Rad. Okay, so let's see. You, with the way you create, like a barrier of force that hums that they're unable to pass by. Stop this firing, and then eventually they all get closer, but then they like start moving out of the way. They like move back, and then this big creature comes up, and sure enough, and you see this dark blade of energy like cut through that and just like start carving through this until it's through. Now the bad news is you'll need to roll for initiative. I'm sorry, maybe I should have announced that. If you want to take backsies, I understand, especially since I got a 6.
Ouch!
Oof.
But that seems fair. Like, she's pretty bad news. She can attempt to act before you. That makes sense to me. And she's not surprised.
May the way be with you. No!
Oof. This one.
It's not.
It moves up to attack Glitch. Let's see here. I assume you guys are going to start throwing grenades and shooting and doing stuff here. So, let's see. 15 plus 6 is a 21 to hit the Dark Crystal
Ouch.
Blade. And it does 6 points of damage to Glitch as like you're cut by this dark energy. I think it does something else. Ah, fascinating. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's never a good word.
All right. Yeah. So this dark energy slices into you, Glitch, and otherwise that's it. Are you still up? Are you okay? How many hit points you got?
Yeah, I have 1 hit point left.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you are able to act though. It's your turn.
Run.
I have 2 grenades, as she's pretty close, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that you can do one of 2 things. You can either try to back away, or again, tactical infinity, right? So like, if you can come up with a trick between the 3 of you to try to get back now. Wait, wasn't that the whole plan? Why are you all up here? That doesn't make any sense. Wasn't the whole plan to wait? And
The whole
throw
plan
grenades?
was to
Yeah.
get them in the... Yeah.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. It doesn't make any sense. Now, she was able to move through and attack Glitch. That part makes sense.
Yeah.
But, okay. Yeah, go ahead. You can chuck your grenades. That was like the
Yeah.
whole point.
Points.
Either she's going down or we are, but I'm not becoming a bug.
Here we go.
Nice.
Get a 5.
13.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so Hamish hits with one of his grenades. Now, Glitch, are you using one of your special grenades?
Special grenade in each hand.
Okay, so you got 6 left. This is the 6th one. What is its effect? What does it do?
My goal was a big explosion, but I'm guessing I didn't hit her. with
Cluster
it.
bomb. All right,
Yeah.
my dice now.
Filled with insecticide.
Ooh.
Raid.
Unfortunately, boom, 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 there's a bunch of explosions that go off nearby, and it creates this cloud around you to where you now have a -2 to hit on your turn for anything.
Would
in
that
the
affect
cloud.
her ability to see, though, or does she need to see?
I don't think she needs to see.
No, she's gonna have this epic thing where she emerges from the smoke now.
Now, that being said, all right, so Barnabas missed, I see, but Hamish, your grenade hit. What about damage?
How much damage do these things do?
Is it a frag grenade?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's say it's a frag grenade. Alternately, concussion. Let's be a frag grenade. 2d6 plus 2 damage.
Yes.
Oh
Nice.
man! Wow. Okay. You like chuck grenades into this smoke, you know, and actually I'm gonna put some smoke on here. Need. Oh, I don't want that one. You chuck like a grenade into the smoke, and you just see her like rear up and just like screech and as like this, like ah! And she has in one of her little, you know, she's got like 4 or 6 arms or whatever. One of her arms, she still has the dark blade, but she does in fact come through the smoke. I think that was your first turn because she was able to act first. So her servants, you can see dark tendrils of energy come from her servants behind her, and you see the wounds just like seal up.
No.
She's draining
Tough
them.
bastard.
You can actually see 2 of them just fall dead behind her. There's enough to suck the life force out of her.
Oof.
Let me make sure. How much damage was that? That was, yeah, 14. Have to suck 2 of them dry. But she's now back to full health. Okay, roll a d6. What are we at? Hamish? Barnabas? Hamish.
Ooh, I keep
Oh,
rolling
no.
3s, perpetually 3.
Oh no. What's worse, okay, so these 2 tiny ones, they buzz past her to attack Barnabas. A nat 1.
Let's see.
It buzzes
That's
past.
the
and you
14.
yeah, does the
Okay,
14
I got
hit?
one attack, and the 14 does hit.
Oh,
Seems I miss.
oh no. 4 damage. And I think Barnabas already made a save, so you don't have to worry about that. Oof. Okay. And let's see. Meanwhile, this big one's gonna attack the Lich. Oh, nice. Okay. Barely. Yeah, it misses. Of note, barely. And the dark blade comes down, and Glitch, you barely dodge out of the way, and it's Roll's turn.
Glitch, get behind.
Can I throw more grenades at her?
You have enough distance. Yeah, you can throw grenades.
I'm going to be stupid again.
Amy's trying to back up. I assume you're throwing it in a place that makes sense. You know, don't roll a 1. Never roll a 1.
I get a 14, but I can't hit her.
Oh no. Yeah, she's hard to
13.
hit. It like goes off
Hamish
behind
is
her.
gonna run.
What was the effect of the grenade? This
Wait,
grenade?
doesn't she has one behind her, so would it affect him?
Yeah. That does hit that one. You can roll. What's its effect?
It's I'm gonna say probably like a big fireball grenade. don't
Okay,
know if
so
that's the same.
fire. Well, it'll burn is then what it'll do, and it'll have to pass. Do the old D&D burning fire check. Okay. In addition, I'm gonna see if it does something crazy. It does something crazy.
Nice.
It sprays napalm everywhere, and you find essentially that this whole area is blocked off. It just starts to
Does that affect her at all?
Does it affect her? Well, no. But this whole
But
area
you
is
can't
just
go back
doused in
now.
fire. So let's see. You can roll 2d6 plus 2 for damage. And
9.
then another d6 for damage. fire. Let me see if this thing passes. It miserably fails. All right, so yeah, this thing, you hear screeching as this thing is just immolated behind her, and now it's just the big one and the two little ones. Okay.
Don't forget that you guys can move.
Yes, you can move.
Yeah, I like that
yes.
idea. Please move, Barnabas.
They've got me though. I'm in melee with them. They're stabbing at me. I don't think I can move away.
Yeah, they will get an opportunity attack. So.
Barnabas, he like looks to one side to try to run, and like the Vespoid gets in his way, and he looks to the other, and the other Vespoid gets in his way. He can't.
No.
He stays where he is.
No.
You hear
He's a small
chuckling
squirrel,
from
though.
the big
Can't he
one.
do like a run and curl type thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can do that if you can.
Just because of the crazy acrobatic maneuvers the squirrels in my backyard have done with my dog. I don't know how they
agree.
get by
All you
her.
got to do is make a move through check. So make a dexterity save. Otherwise, you'll get stung as you roll.
Right. I have a 13 on my dexterity. Oh,
No!
2.
Oh.
Okay, it stings you, or it gets a chance to. One of them does. Misses. Okay, so you're able to move.
Alright, I duck and roll
All right.
and end up on my buds.
New plan. We get out of here, we run to the ship, and we just carpet bomb this whole place.
Too bad, O'Days. Poor O'Days. Yeah, what's the plan for the group?
Run away, carpet bomb the whole place.
You can do
Let's
that.
get out of here.
Does
We can't.
everybody agree? Leave the dark blade to
Does
the...
I'm trying to remember, was our ship still in working order when we left it?
Oh yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah.
And these guys don't have any spaceship capabilities. We can dig it out of the rubble.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here and tell the other good guys. It's somebody else's job now.
Even better, if we can escape and get to the village, they're gonna attack out of revenge, and she's gonna be all like, haha, I'm gonna go with them, and then we just explode her again with the ship. We just draw them out of here. Let's get out of here.
Okay, and so is that the plan is to
I'm really
run?
liking the run to the ship and come back and blow this particular city up.
All right. You flee! The Vespoid city is like, you're just running back to the Ode village. Armies of Vespoids pursue you. You manage to get the ship up just as the Vespoids like cling on to the outside of it, and you start to rocket off. The Madame Astra like holds her hands up just as like you essentially betray her and the Ode people as they're mowed down by these Vespoids and wiped out in a thorough genocide. As the what's the name
If
of the
we
planet?
died, it was gonna happen anyway.
as the Asiago system is consumed by the Vespoids.
They're going to be immediately avenged.
And-
We're just gonna bomb the whole place.
When
Well,
you-
there are other systems, you know.
When you make it to orbit, you look down, you can see that this city stretches for some time. Your weapon systems, they would not be able to simply cleanse this place. You are in no Star Cruiser. Asiago is consumed by the Vespoids. Hive Queen now bears the dark blade. That's how in the adventure.